Dave. Oh, you're on box duty, are you? Mm-hmm. Show us how it's done. You an expert yet?
No.
As quick as Aaron?
No.
Aaron's pretty quick at it. These are for the CDs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Have you made all these?
Huh?
Have you made all these?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Good job, Dave.
And there's more up there.
Good job. And on the floor.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, they're not quite ready.
No.
Hi, guys. Hi. Good. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Hi, Simon. What do we got? How many?
Did you tell Mel your story from the news agency?
No, I did not tell Mel my story.
Do I need to hear the story about the news agency?
Particularly?
Is it clean?
Let's just say someone's that friggin' tired that he goes to the news agency to get his Thursday pickup to find out from the news agency that it's only Wednesday.
Oh no. You're actually looking forward to having this hernia removed, aren't you? So that you get a break.
I'm looking forward to the break. Yes.
I can hear these machines going. How are they all 4 of them running? 2. 3 of them going. Whoa. How many orders today?
118.
118. It's really picking up, isn't it now?
Yeah, no, it's good. Pretty busy.
All those extra listings are helping.
Oh yeah. What is the plan for today?
Okay, so I've got some orders in there to pack. Actually, I've got some really good orders. You know which book I sold? I sold that expensive cookbook. You know, the one I got up at Salvo's? And I've kind of declined a few offers on it.
Oh, was that the one where you got offered 150 or something?
I ended up taking 150.
Oh, well,
I've been offered it a few times, and I think I did some more research, so yeah, I'm selling that one. What did I buy it for? $1? Sold it for 150. So I got some orders to pack, and then I'm going to do some condensing of some of the shelves so I can start working out a plan for all that stuff you dropped in there. So what about you? What's after this pick and pack?
We've got a truck coming in a minute, some pallet racking, so we'll get that off. And then it's only a short day today, so I think we've got the 3 guys coming in. We'll teach them quality control on DVDs, get them started on that, and then it'll just be a combination of essentially listing, making way for this new truckload we've got coming, deal with a little bit of the pallet racking and catch up on photos.
So this pallet racking that's coming today, is that for the warehouse that you just started in the other day? So that's been delivered, but when are you going to start putting that up?
We've already started. I'll show you that later on.
Okay.
So it looks pretty good in there now.
Okay.
We actually need you to clear
those tables.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a today job.
Today?
Yeah, it has to be done. So we're not waiting.
Simon's nodding over there. You want those books cleaned?
No, it's just everything has to be done today.
It's always today now, like right now, isn't it?
Well, you have had enough notice, like you didn't know that was coming.
Well,
so, like,
I've had
a surprise.
It's only really a couple of days' notice.
No, it's not. All right, you knew it was coming. You had prior warning, and now the time has come, young lady. The time has come.
How are you feeling, Aaron?
Oh, it's slightly better.
Bit better? Still got a cough?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. It's one of those viral ones just linger, don't they? Yeah. My daughter's home again today with one. Yeah, I was able to leave the dog at home because Maisie's staying home from school. So I know, but the dog makes it hard, and there's a lot to do. So, righto, I will see you when I see you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I think I can hear that truck right now of Tom's coming in. Yep. Ooh, hi.
6 metres long.
6 meters.
Yeah.
What does one of those cost?
Fair bit.
Now, before I show you some of my sales today, I wanted to sit down and have a little bit of a chat. And honestly, this might turn into a little bit of a Mel rant. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what comes out of my mouth. But I had this question that came through on my channel, on the comments, and it's not the first time I've had this comment. I get a similar comment to this, like, regularly, I guess. I don't know, like, not every day, not every video, but you know, like, it's a regular type of comment that comes along. Don't understand where the mentality of this comment comes from. So, and I just find it hard to take. I'm going to read you the comment. Love your enthusiasm, but does it pay to be paying for a warehouse storage when there's not that much profit in each item? I just don't know if people think that I do all this work for free, because I don't. I'm not here just doing all this grind of these books to make no money. And people see books as like this low-end profit thing. And yeah, sure, some of the books are low-end profit. It's part of doing media. Books, CDs, DVDs, some of the media items, they're low-end. There's no doubt about it. But some of them make really, really good profit, big profits. And I'm working really, really hard to, you know, put higher price listings into my store so that the higher price listings make me more profit. Or I try and intentionally put books that are of the same topics, the same authors, into my store to encourage like multi-purchases, multi-buys by the same buyer, because I make more profit then if somebody's buying multiple books, because I can ship them out together and save on postage. But I don't really understand why people think that if you're in the book business or a media business that you make no money. I don't work for free. I'm not working here for free. I don't get it. So with a media business, yes, a lot of the time, if you are a full-time reseller and you are wanting to sell media, no doubt about it, to make a decent full-time income, you have to have a volume-based store. Like, it's hard to have a small store and bring in a full-time income. That's why I've got a warehouse, you know. That's why I'm expanding and going to a bigger warehouse. I want to make more money, you know. And it is hard, and there's ways to make more money. You sell more volume and you sell more quantity all the time, or you sell higher priced items. And in the media business, sometimes it can be hard to buy individual books that sell for higher price dollars. Same as CDs, same as DVDs. You know, there's a much more saturated market, and it's much more easier to go and buy inventory that's lower end stuff, bread and butter priced, than it is to go and find that higher end price. You have to find ways to make it valuable. You can see that I sell a lot of bundles of books. I buy the books for very, very low cost. I bundle them up to create value for the buyer, and in turn, I end up making more profit because I'm selling a more valuable item. I don't know, it frustrates me, and it makes me, it's just, I don't know, it just feels hard to take sometimes when people just assume that every single book sale I make is a low profit, when it's not. I can buy a book for $1 and sell it for $80 to $100. That is not a low profit margin, you know, like, it's not. I just don't understand where people think I make no money from selling these books. It's just it blows my mind, and I don't really understand it. And the comment comes along, I just think people presume that selling books, there's no money to be made in it. But I just don't get this mentality of like, is it worth it? Is it worth paying for my warehouse? This warehouse costs me $300 a month, right? Last week, I made $5,000 in sales, okay? $5,000 in 1 week I made in sales, and this warehouse cost me $300 a month. I have very little overheads working in this warehouse. This warehouse covers my cost of my internet. It covers the cost of my electricity. Like, I get my cost of goods for very cheap. I just bought thousands and thousands of books. If I was to work out how many books were in that, I would honestly believe, I don't even think I've paid more than 5 cents a book. Maybe not even 5 cents, but if I was to really work it all out, there's thousands of books in that haul, and I'm buying books for very cheap. So I don't have a lot of costs, and it just blows my mind that some people honestly think that I'm just doing all this work to not make any money. I can assure you, I am a solo woman after my divorce. Yes, I've got a boyfriend. We live separately. We have separate business expenses. Tom might buy a meal, and then I might buy the next meal, and he'll buy a meal, and I'll buy the next meal. But in terms of our living costs, our business costs, our warehouse costs, my home rent, my telephone, and everything, my home internet, everything else like that, my children, I pay for all that myself. And I pay for that from the income that I earn selling these books, from making these videos, and from doing some mentoring in some Zoom calls. Those are my 3 sources of income, and I make enough money to live my life. And I live in a high expense, an expensive city. I live in the capital city of Australia. It is expensive. There is politicians everywhere around me earning high dollars. So the cost of living in my particular state here in Australia, it's high. It's very high. And like, I might not be the richest person, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it on my own. I'm working hard to do it. But guys, this is an achievable job for anyone. If I can do it, anybody can. But I guess I just don't understand those comments. I really don't. So I just wanted to kind of put it out there that I'm not grinding away in here for no money. I'm working my butt off. I'm trying to increase the income in here 100%. I'm still not where I want to be with my sales, but I'm moving on up. I'm working on growth. I'm researching. I'm constantly learning about things to be able to help me increase my profits, but I'm not sitting here working for nothing. And now, because of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the higher price sales that are going out in my orders today, because maybe sometimes you only watch me showing a few what solds, and you might see the $20 book and the $15 book and the $25 book. Let me show you some of the prices of the books that are going out in today's packing.
Get paid, yeah, get the money, yeah. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. 100,000 in the safe, couple thousand in the jeans. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. No, I'm always on my grind, 24 for 7 days. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. Get paid, yeah, get the money, yeah. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. Get paid, yeah, get the money, yeah.
Okay, so I've already packed up some of the lower end books, because I'm sure nobody really cares about seeing the books that are selling for $20 and not making great deals of profits. You want to see the stuff that is selling for higher priced. So I've left all that kind of stuff here, and I'm going to show you the solds of the better things that are going out in today's post. Now, I have sold this bundle of vintage Snoopy books. They're only small little fiction novels, the little comic kind of ones. There's 16 of them, I think, in the bundle. This one has sold for $99. Vintage Snoopy. What a great little find. You don't find vintage Snoopy very often, I will say. It's not something that you find easily, but tell you what, if you can find it, grab it. Rare or threatened Australian plants. Now this one has sold for $35.99. So that's a good priced gardening book. The Australian gardening books can do quite nicely over here. $35.99. Now I've got 2 bundles of magazines going out to the same buyer. Both of them are actually, these ones are Total Guitar, and these ones are called Guitar Player, but obviously both on guitars. Now, the total of those magazines, the 2 bundles, comes to $70. I think one of them was $40, one of them was $30. So when they've bought 2, $70 from the one buyer, fantastic. This is a great little bundle of books. This one sold for $89.99. This is called the Ordel's Carpenters and Builders Guide. Vintage little books on carpentry and woodworking, $89.99. I've got a fantastic cookbook that's going out. This is a Italian recipe cookbook and it is sold for $79.99. It is called Limoncello and Linen Water, $79.99. So it's a good day for magazines. 2 more bundles going out to the same buyer. Both of them are called Wild magazines. And again, the total for these 2 bundles of magazines is $70. One of them sold for $45, one of them sold for $25. One of them's a larger bundle than the other one. Let's see. I've sold a good old street directory. They're very popular actually. This one is a Perth 2022 model. This street directory has sold for $36.99. This is a children young adult fiction lot. This is called The Conspiracy 365. Now basically this goes from January to December and there is a few extra books in this series as well. But this lot has sold for $65.99. It's a very popular children's series, that one, but the problem is often when you go into a thrift store or somewhere like that, you never find the complete set. You might get January, April, October, November. It's quite hard to kind of get January through to December. So sometimes I buy them and I set them aside and I try and build up to get that whole collection. But sometimes you have to wait a long time to do that as well and it's not very practical. But yeah, it is a good seller if you can get the whole lot. This is a very good sale. There is 8 books in the lot. The series is called Thieves' World. Now this is fantasy fiction, I'm pretty sure, and this lot has sold $79. Great sale. Got a pretty large bundle here of sexy Mills and Boons. Now this bundle today has sold for $49.99. So that's a great price for the Mills and Boon. I think there's 30 in the lot there. So remembering that I got all my Mills and Boons for about 10 cents each, 30 of them is a cost of goods of $3. So to be selling for $49, $50, fantastic. This book is called Belle, Beautiful Australian Homes. I've sold it for $52.90. It's the second book of the same one that I've sold in the last couple of weeks. I happened to pick up 2 of them at a book fair and both have sold very quickly. So $52.90. Stories from an Afghan Kitchen. This book is called Pawana. It is sold for $35.99. Great cookbook. This is a beautiful book, only sold for $29.99, but still very happy with that. It's about home decorating, style in colour. It's called Vivid. Very nice looking book, actually. $29.99. I've got a large bundle here of Lee Child books. There's 9 of these fiction books in the bundle. They are only the medium size, not the large ones, but the medium ones. And this bundle of 9 has sold for $69.99. I've got 2 bundles here of Mills and Boon. Now the orange Mills and Boon are the Western themes one. One of these bundles is sold for $30, the other one for $29, $59 for the 2 Western bundles going out to the same buyer. This is also a repeat buyer. Lovely lady, sends me lovely messages about her Mills and Boon. And yeah, she buys a lot of Mills and Boon from me. The Western themed Mills and Boon are one of the more popular ones. I mean, come on guys, everybody likes a sexy cowboy, don't they? Another large bundle of the sexy Mills and Boons. So these ones are going out for $49.99. 30 of these in the bundle, similar to the last one that went. Sexy Mills and Boons are always very popular. They're the red ones. There's a couple of red ones actually, but the sexy ones are red. This one was a multi-buy, so 2 orders to the one buyer. It came to a total of $57.98. They have bought Instable cult recipes and a vintage German cookbook. So yeah, $57.98 to the same, what have I got this one in? Medium. $57.98. That's a fantastic thing. I love it when I can sell multiple books to the one buyer. Okay, another great cookbook here. This one is called the French Recipes, French cuisine. This one is sold for $55.95. So fantastic price for a cookbook, $55. Couldn't be happier. You know, you do get a lot of cookbooks that are very low end, but occasionally you get the ones that are higher priced, and it's very nice. I told you it was the day for magazines, and you're not wrong. Another 2 bundles of magazines, again going out to the same buyer. Both bundles have sold for $35.99 each, so that's a total of $72. So, and both bundles are gourmet traveler. So food, traveling, cooking, yeah, $72 again. Fantastic. Okay, loving this bundle. It is old vintage Garfield, and it's only a new listing. Sold this one for $59.74. I think I sent or took an offer on that one anyway. I think it was listed around the $65, so $59.74. It's pretty cool. I've had Garfield and Snoopy today. And both quite hard to find, actually. Both quite hard to find. What do we got here now? Bundle of classical opera CDs. This one is sold for $54.99. The classical CDs have gone very well for me ever since that haul that I picked up. And the majority of them have sold, so I'm very happy. But yeah, these ones were all opera music themed. A bundle of 5 books, medium-sized romance novels, very famous author named Betty Neals. She actually writes for the Mills and Boon books as well. But this lot, these have sold for $45.99. I have got a bundle of children's books here, Tiny Timmy. There's 10 books in this series. They're about like a boy that plays soccer. And those books have sold for $50.
Go time.
Go time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I made them heavy today. She works hard for the money, so hard, honey, honey. She works hard for the money, but she sure don't work for free.